marked past due. He's still cranky about us working for you, and I suspect that'll never change. She hedged. Dat's a man who hangs on to the past, and the old order ways, after all. Nora stopped a few feet away, her auburn eyebrows rising. Puh! The trouble he's gotten himself into has nothing to do with proper Amish living, she said. And I thought he was to begin some grief counseling with Bishop Tom this week. Oh, the two of them talked at Tom's place yesterday, Rosalyn murmured. But I suspect the bishop's got a long row to hoe, uphill, before Dat lets go of his feelings for Ma'am. It's one thing for him to love your mother, and another thing entirely for him to use memories of her to make you girls feel guilty, Nora put in quickly. I'm really sorry he's thrown your family into such a tailspin, with his deceptive activities, too. He'd be so much better off if he gave a full confession and made whatever amends Bishop Tom requires. Well, he hasn't made any more trips to Kansas City to buy clock parts, Rosalyn pointed out. As she held Nora's gaze, she curiously flared like a piece of paper set aflame to kindle a fire. Exactly what did he do? Where did he go that's gotten him into such trouble? Nora smiled sadly, grasping Rosalyn's shoulder. I'm sorry I brought the subject up, she said. Bishop Tom and Preacher Ben have asked Drew and me not to reveal all the details because they want your Dat to come clean of his own free will, without folks around Willow Ridge pressuring him. That's not fair. We have to live with him, Rosalyn blurted out. You're right. It's not, Nora agreed. But the truth will come out in its own good time, and right now we're leaving the matter in God's hands, and your Dad's. Now, what have we got in this wagon? These bright red ribbons and greenery wreaths are just the ticket for our holiday open house, Rosalyn. With the blink of Nora's mischievous green eyes, the conversation had been redirected. Rosalyn sensed it would do no good to ask any more questions about Dat's secretive wrongdoing, so she carefully picked up the wreath on the top of her pile. I made a few of these fresh wreaths from evergreen clippings, and they should probably hang outside so they'll stay fresh until Christmas, she added. We'll tag them and put one on the front door, Nora said as she lightly ran her finger over a pine cone. And the others can hang along the side of the door, or on the building where folks will see them first thing when they pull into park. She inhaled deeply. Wow, nothing smells nicer than a live wreath. Rosalyn's spirits lifted. Nora's compliments bolstered her confidence and made the hours she'd spent making her wreaths feel worthwhile. Here are 2 with silk holly and natural pine cones, and 2 made entirely of pine cones. Oh, I love the way you tip the pine cones with a little white paint and glitter, Nora put in with a smile. Most English women like a little sparkle on their Christmas decorations. And this last one's covered in nuts, outlined with bay leaves, Rosalyn said, watching Nora's face. It's not as colorful, so I only made one as an experiment. A kitchen wreath! And look at the way the dark shells of the Brazil nuts contrast with the English walnuts and the pale almonds, Nora exclaimed as she studied the piece. And I love that it's a star shape, too. I can tell you right now that you should load up on whole nuts next time you're at the bulk store so you can make more of these, Rosalyn. My customers love items that are different from what they'll find at the other places where they shop. Rosalyn's heart beat faster. I bought a big bag full of those nuts last week, figuring we could always eat them if I didn't make any more wreaths with them, she admitted with a chuckle. And I'm going to make a couple of wreaths from ribbon candies, too, because I love all the shiny colors. The bell jangled raucously as the front door flew open and hit the wall. Hey, does anybody work here? A young man called out. You can't tell me this town doesn't even have a gas station. Nora turned quickly toward him, her eyes widening in recognition as she handed Rosalyn the star.